just doing a bit of bait prep this evening. Real complex stuff. One bucket with about a kilo of the Switch in 12mm. Just about level, filled up with kettle water. There we go, pop the lid on. I'm going to leave that now for about 10 minutes or so. So we've got the boilies soaking in kettle water. Probably give them about 10 minutes or so. While we're waiting, we'll take a tin of condensed milk. I like the carnation one because it's really sweet. I'll pour that into a pot. And this stuff's really thick. Pour a bit of kettle water in there, and that will wash that out. You can pour it just over your boilies straight away like this, and it gives you a nice glazing, but I like it a little bit thinner so it does really pull into that bait, especially after you've drained off the kettle water and the baits are really porous and they're taking a lot of the liquid. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Let's get that on and get it on the lowest heat. Keep it stirring. Get the heat all the way around it. You can see it's starting to thin out. Take it off the heat every now and then, just so it warms through gradually. And there we go. This is nice and runny now. I think this is about perfect, so let's go and see how the boilies are doing and get this all mixed in. Right, so let's have a look at these boilies now. It's been about 10 minutes or so. Let's crack the lid off and have a look. Right, so let's add our carnation condensed milk. I know a lot of people like to tip away the kettle water that they've poured over the baits already to soak them in, but it's Thursday at the moment and I'm going to go fishing on Saturday. So I'm actually going to leave that water in because I know for a fact that these boilies are going to soak in all of that liquid before Saturday. So let's give them a coating of this. Just rinse out the rest of that pot. So that's given them a good coating. Now I'm going to give that a good mix around. And there we go. So that's the bait's ready soaking. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the lid back on them, seal them back up, and I'll probably leave them all the way until Saturday, probably Saturday morning. Hopefully they'll absorb most of that liquid, but if they don't absorb all of it, then maybe I'll tip away some of the excess if it's really liquidy. Sometimes it does thicken up, because don't forget they've released all of their liquids into the water from the kettle, and then hopefully they'll take that back on with the carnation milk. And then there's only one other thing that I will do to these baits, and that's once they've absorbed all the water on and all of the liquids, I'll add a little bit of hemp oil. So I've actually got a bottle here. So this is just, I think this one was from Asda. I might have got this one from Asda or Tesco's, but yeah, it's just good hemp oil and it's brilliant stuff. And I'll use that all through the year. Yeah, I always like to have a bit of an oily slick coming off my baits, and yeah, hemp oil is a brilliant substitute for your more like viscous, like fatty oils that I tend to use a lot in the summer. But yeah, that's that done. Let's get the lid back on.